Hello students, this is Abdullah sir and I am here with a new video, and in this video we are going to learn about the progressive wave. The very first thing we are going to study the definition of progressive wave, and after that we will study total 10 characteristics of the progressive wave. So without any delay, let's start the topic. So progressive word itself is a very descriptive word. It is made up of progress, and progress is nothing but to move forward. So progressive wave is nothing but the wave which is continuously traveling in the same direction, in the same medium, without any reflection or transmission from the another medium. So it can be either longitudinal wave or transverse wave. The condition is that if a wave is continuously traveling without any reflection, without any transmission from the another medium, it is called as progressive wave. Progressive wave is nothing but the wave which is continuously traveling in a given medium. If suppose some speaker is producing a sound continuously, and that sound is continuously traveling in a given medium, that means it is a longitudinal progressive wave. And if a wave is set into a rope and this particle of the rope is continuously vibrating, that means wave is continuously moving in forward direction. So that type of wave which is set into the rope is called as transverse progressive wave. Progressive wave can either be longitudinal or transverse. So if a wave is continuously traveling, that is your progressive wave. Now let's study the characteristics of progressive wave one by one. So the first characteristic is each particle in a medium execute the same type of vibration. Particles vibrate about their mean position, performing simple harmonic motion. When a progressive wave is traveling in a medium, the particles of the medium are vibrating and they are performing a simple harmonic motion, and the particle or the vibration of each particle is same. In order to understand this, let us see one simulation, and in this simulation what we are going to see, when the wave is set into this medium, the particles are going to vibrate. This is the initial position of the particle, and it is called as mean position. When the wave start traveling, this particle will start vibrating about their mean position, and the vibration will be same. So let us see the vibration of the particle. So these particles are moving up and down, means they are vibrating about their mean position. And if you will see each particle, they are vibrating or they are performing the same type of motion, the same set of motion again and again. If you will see this green particle, it is moving up and down, it is vibrating about this mean position. The next green particle is also vibrating about the same mean position, and each particle of this rope is vibrating about their mean position, and all the particles are vibrating same or performing same type of vibration. This is called as simple harmonic motion, or in short, we will say that these particles are performing SHM. SHM means simple harmonic motion. So the next characteristic of progressive wave is particles, all vibrating particles of the medium have the same amplitude, period and frequency. So if you will measure the amplitude of each particle of the wave, the amplitude of each and every particle will be the same, the time period will be the same, and the frequency will be the same. So if we will measure the amplitude, let us see, since the amplitude here is 1 centimeter, so I am setting this ruler at its mean position, and 1 centimeter above I am setting another ruler. So now if you will look at the displacement of all the particles from their mean position, they are covering 1 centimeter distance. No particle is moving beyond 1 centimeter. All the particles are covering 1 centimeter and they are coming back. So we will say the amplitude of these particles are 1 centimeter. Similarly, if you will measure the time period and frequency, it is also same for each particle. What is time period? Time taken by the particle to complete one oscillation. So if this green particle is completing one oscillation in 2 seconds, so each and every particle of this rope is completing one oscillation or one vibration in 2 seconds. So the time period of each particle is same. The frequency means number of oscillation per unit time is also same. Suppose this particle, this green particle is vibrating 3 times per second. So each particle of this rope will vibrate 3 times per second. So we can say that all the vibrating particles of the medium have the same amplitude, period and frequency. The third characteristic or the third property of progressive wave is no particle remains permanently at rest. Each particle comes to rest for a very short time while at the extreme position of vibration. So now if you will look at this simulation, each particle is continuously in a state of motion. No particle is at rest. But when the particle comes at their extreme position, means topmost position or bottommost position, if the particles are coming to this position, they are going to stop for a very, very short time interval. So this is the point of return of the particle, we can say that. So the point from which particles are returning, particles are getting back to their mean position from that point of return, where particles are going to stop for a very, very short amount of time. Otherwise, particles are continuously in a state of motion. You can clearly see this in this simulation. Each particles are continuously moving, but they will stop for a very short time interval at their extreme position at the point from where they are returning to their mean position. So now the fourth characteristic of progressive wave, or the fourth property of progressive wave, the particle attain maximum velocity when they pass through their mean position. When particles are passing through their mean position, they have maximum velocity. When they are there at extreme position, their velocity is minimum, or they are going to stop. That means velocity is zero. So we can say that when particles are passing through their mean position, they are moving with maximum velocity, while they are at their extreme position, their velocity is zero. So the next characteristic of progressive wave is during the propagation of wave, energy is transferred along the wave. There is no transfer of matter. So this is the definition of wave motion. When wave is propagating, it is the energy which is traveling. There is no transfer of matter from one point of a medium to another point. Now, if you will see this simulation, if I will start this simulation, look at this green particle. This green particle is moving up and down, and the energy disturbance in travels in forward direction. Let us see one more time. This is the disturbance or energy which is traveling in forward direction. But if you will look at this green particle, it is vibrating or it is oscillating about its mean position. This green particle is also oscillating about its mean position. All the particles of this rope or this string is vibrating about their mean position, but it is the energy which is traveling in forward direction. It is the disturbance which traveling in the forward direction. So we can say that when wave propagate in a given medium, it is the energy which is transferred along the wave. There is no transfer of particle, there is no transfer of matter. Sixth property, the wave propagates through the medium with a certain velocity, and this velocity depends upon the properties of medium. So now suppose a wave is traveling in a rope. Wave is set into the rope. The rope is the medium, and the velocity of the wave will be different. If the same wave will set into another medium, for example, some liquid medium or some gaseous medium, its velocity will be its velocity is going to change. So what if we will change the medium, the velocity of the particle or the velocity of the wave is also going to change. It depends upon the properties of medium. Medium changes, the velocity of wave also changes. So now the seventh property of progressive waves. Progressive waves are of two types, transverse wave and longitudinal waves. So we have seen this point in definition part also. Progressive wave can either be transverse wave or longitudinal wave. Now what is transverse wave? It is given in next characteristic. In a transverse wave, vibration of particles are perpendicular to the direction of propagation of wave and produces crust and trough. So in transverse wave, when transverse wave set into the rope, the particle will move up and down, and the wave will propagate or energy will propagate in forward direction. Now see this diagram. This blue arrow indicating the vibration of particles which are in upward and downward direction, and this black arrow indicating the direction of transfer of energy. So in the direction of this black arrow, the energy is transferring, but the particles are vibrating up and down, and the angle between these two arrows will be 90 degree. So we will say that the vibration of particle and the direction of propagation of energy are perpendicular to each other. Hence, it is a transverse wave. Or when transverse wave produces in a motion, in a medium, medium get alternately divided into crust and trough. This elevated part, topmost part is called as crust, and this bottommost part is called as trough of this transverse wave. In order to understand this more clearly, let us see one simulation, one animation. So in this animation, what we are looking at, we are looking at the animation of transverse wave. Now look at the vibration of this red particle. This red particle is moving up and down, and the wave or energy is traveling in forward direction. This red particle is moving up and down. These particles are moving up and down, and this is the disturbance, this is the energy which is traveling in forward direction. So energy is traveling in forward direction while particles are vibrating up and down. So we will say that the particles are vibrating perpendicular to the direction of propagation of wave. This topmost part is called as crust. This bottommost part is called as trough. This topmost part is crust and trough. So medium will get alternately divided into crust and trough. So this is the example of longitudinal wave. Now the next characteristic of progressive wave is longitudinal wave. So what is longitudinal wave? In a longitudinal wave, vibration of particles are parallel to the direction of propagation of wave and produce compression and rarefaction. So now this is the diagram of longitudinal wave, in which particles, these yellow lines indicating the position of the particles, and this arrow indicating the direction of vibration of particle. Vibration, particles are vibrating backward and forward and backward, and the wave or energy is also propagating in forward direction. So we will say that the vibration of the particle and the direction of propagation of energy are same or are parallel. So this is your longitudinal wave. And when longitudinal wave set into the motion, set into the medium will alternately divided into compression and rarefaction. This crowded region, in this region the lines are very close to each other, and we will say that particles are very close to each other. So this region is called as compression, and this region in which lines are very separated, that means particles are very separated, so this is called as rarefaction. So rarefaction means particles are separated, compression means particles are close to each other. So in order to understand this, let us see the animation of longitudinal wave also. And the longitudinal wave, the particles are vibrating forward and backward, and this energy or the energy is also traveling in forward direction. This is the vibration of particle. Look at the vibration of red particle. It is moving forward and backward, and the energy is also traveling in forward direction. So this is the example of longitudinal wave. Now the next or last property of progressive wave is both transverse as well as longitudinal mechanical wave can propagate through solids, but only longitudinal waves can propagate through fluids. Fluids means liquid and gases. So if we are saying that transverse wave and longitudinal wave, both wave will travel in a solid, but it is the longitudinal wave which can only travel through fluids, means transverse wave cannot travel through fluids, that means in gaseous medium or in liquid medium. Transverse wave can travel through solid only, but longitudinal wave can travel through in solid, liquid and gaseous medium. So these are the 10 properties of progressive wave. I hope you will like it, and if you will like it, subscribe to my channel, and see you soon guys. Bye bye.